want to be cared for. That is what I've discovered after some 80 years of teaching. Also, I notice how different our moral standards were. Our entire approach to life was so different. If you read my book, you realize it was a very clean book, wasn't it? In my day, I was called by the editors of Prentice-Hall, who published it, to an obscenity conference. My book, obscene. Yes. I meet with them. Miss Kaufman, we have a large mail order house. We go to colleges, universities. That one four-letter word that you have on the board, could you perhaps spell it F-U-K? I said, gentlemen, these are poor spellers. That's one word they know how to spell. Today, I can say it freely. It's a word used every day, in every book, in every lecture, in every conversation. It has lost its shock value. But in those days, my book was considered obscene. I remember Norman Mailer, when he was a young man, he had just written his first book, The Naked and the Dead, thank you. And he used the word, spelt it F-U-G. He was at a dinner party. Tallulah Bankhead was introduced to him. She said, oh yes, you're the young man who doesn't know how to spell fun. Now, all of you teachers consider yourselves retired. I don't think so. Many of you think you've retired from school, but you remain alive in thousands of memories, thousands of minds, of thousands of people you have taught. Perhaps at this very moment, someone, someplace, is saying, I had a teacher once who made a difference in my life, who did this, who did that. You are remembered. It's a kind of immortality. I have former students who are now grandparents visit me, and they tell me how much something I said or did had meant to them. So you think you're retired, but someone someplace is remembering your teaching. If any of you have heard me say some of the things I'm saying, it's because they're important. I once chided a student for giving a book report on the same book reported on the previous term. He looked at me with injured innocence. He said, I read it again. I first decided I had to be a teacher when I was an undergraduate at Hunter College. A wonderful school. I was graduated magna cum laude. I was very proud. I told my father I got magna He said, why not so long? That has pursued me all my life. Why only 98, not 100? That perfectionism I do not advise. It took me 13 years after finishing Up the Down Staircase to publish my second book, Love, etc. In any event, my friend was teaching Hunter Elementary School. She invited me to take a class. I stood in front of the little ones, maybe 7-year-old, and I saw their eyes fixed on me. They were waiting. They were waiting for me to do something, to say something, to make some difference in their lives. They waited. Oh, that was a moment I'll never forget. Each time I see an audience, I see you. I know you're waiting for me to say something memorable or significant or in some way pleasing. This is the way, ideally, every teacher should feel in front of every class. I have been a permanent sub for many months because the Board of Examiners on Livingston Street, oh, they flunked me on the oral exam to teach English in New York City high schools. I came from Russia when I was 12 without a word of English on my tongue. I remember looking up in the dictionary under V, the word verspacious. Couldn't find it. I knew it was a color word. Vermilion was red, verspacious was blue. Because every Friday we sang, "Oh beautiful verspacious." My father, who was a doctor and who practiced medicine before he had quite mastered the English language, when he would stethoscope a patient, he would say, "Inspire, expire." Well, I was given 20 minutes to talk to you. I wish I had an hour. I am happy to be with my a long life. I wish you all to reach 100. I'll tell you why I like it. I used to have to do what I had to do. We all did. Now, I can do what I want to do. I have different priorities. When I didn't want to do something, I used to make up pale excuses. Now, no, thank you, I don't want to. Why? Why not? I'm 100. I wish you a long and happy life. Thank you.
don't want to take away from Bel's 20 minutes, so I won't read the whole proclamation. But we are so happy. I'm going to read the last whereas. Whereas Bel, in her role as both a teacher and an author, has embodied the values and beliefs of the United Federation of Teachers. Therefore, be it proclaimed that a copy of this proclamation suitably engrossed be transmitted to Bel Kaufman this day, November 15, 2001, Tom Murphy, chapter leader. Thank you, Bel.
Enjoy lunch, everyone, and the happiest and healthy in retirement to all of you. Thank you.